My morning routine offers me a comfort that my mind and body recognize as home no matter where in the world I am. The rituals and activities I walk through in the morning turn my mind into an expansive, open field and allow me to walk through the day with equanimity and ease. They anchor me in calm, making me feel focused and productive throughout the day. I find that when I devote these early hours of the morning to my wellness and connection with the earth, time seems to slow down. I sink into my senses, noticing the smallest details and letting each moment linger a little longer so it can settle deeper into me. And when the morning comes to an end and it's time to begin the tasks and responsibilities of the day, I step into them with a lightness that comes from already having watered my roots. My morning routine ensures I start the day in wholeness. Everything feels easier when I move forward from this place.
Imagining for a moment as though there's a steady flow of warm sunlight traveling down into the body.
The sun here rises at 7:30, and most days I've been naturally rising before dawn. As soon as I open my eyes, I turn to look out the window beside my bed. Every day is a new show of texture and color. The silhouettes of hills, laced with rich hues of warmth that slowly soften and shift as night loosens its grip. The first 10 minutes of my morning are probably the most repetitive 10 minutes of my life, but there's something grounding in that repetition. Putting the kettle on, walking to the bathroom, meeting my reflection with a splash of cold water, the toothbrush, 2 minutes of that familiar mechanical buzz. The face oil, my gua sha, 10 strokes here, 10 strokes there, left, then right. I look at myself in the mirror, me again, another day, here again. Shea butter massaged into my décolletage, feeling where my muscles hold tension and noticing the warmth that touch brings. 10 minutes of I've done this before, I've been here before. 10 minutes that start my day with a gentle sense of care and presence. The changing canvas of the sky at dawn calls me to sit and witness. It fills me with inspiration and longs for me to create. So I nestle into the stone windowsill where I spend time writing, sketching, and savoring my solitude in silence. Every morning here feels sacred. I watch the deep reds of the sky slowly diffuse into oranges, then yellows, until the sun starts to peer over the hills, spilling light with her gaze and breaking the sky into a liberating expanse of blue, calling forth the day ahead. I sit by the window, my skin warm and golden in the sunlight, and I gaze out into the valley at the field of olive trees that sometimes sway in the wind and sometimes stand in stillness. The sun pours into my room and paints the space with a golden hue in the morning. I love spending these fleeting and light-filled moments of the day stretching and re-inhabiting into my body, feeling into where I'm holding tension and being mindful of breathing deeply throughout. Headspace is the sponsor of this video, an everyday mental health app full of accessible resources to anchor you into a sense of calm and ease whenever you need it. I've been using their guided flows for my morning stretches, and it's been such a nice change to my usual self-guided stretches. When I take guided classes, I often pick up new movements and push myself in ways I might not have if I was just relying on myself. It feels good to switch things up sometimes, and Headspace makes this easy, with countless resources available from yoga to guided meditations, breathwork exercises, dance classes, sleep sounds, and wind downs for mindful sleep. I find it really helpful having all of these available in one app because sometimes I find it overwhelming having to search for everything on different platforms. I love the ease of knowing that if I want to stretch, meditate, get calm music to be focused, or do some breath work, I can open the app and have everything I need in there. You can try Headspace entirely for free for 60 days by clicking the link in my description or scanning the QR code on screen.
And then slowly coming back to the center, bring your hands in prayer. Bringing the arms up over the head.
Where are we now? Right?
And then slowly bring your hands in front of your heart together. Pause here. And then use all that right leg strength to step that left foot forward. Well done. Inhale, circle the arms up over the head. And exhale, forward fold over the legs. Your left foot if you want to stretch. But let's take 3 deep breaths here. Close your eyes, open up the shoulder, 2 full breaths. Never pushing it beyond what feels good for you. Hand under the left shoulder. Roll right back onto your belly.
Yeah, I don't know
and
what
you're
we're
gonna switch
doing.
sides. Left hand out to the left, right hand under the right. You are open, you are kind.
My morning routine always feels a little incomplete without some sort of workout to activate my muscles and get the blood flowing throughout my body. I feel so much more connected to my body and confident in myself when I'm in a season of consistency with fitness. Lately, I've been rebuilding that, and it's been making me feel so alive. There's an old building that's been turned into a gym space near where I'm staying, and I've been walking here most mornings, my bag filled with my yoga mat, speaker, skipping rope, and resistance band. I always start my workouts with some sort of high intensity movement like skipping or burpees, high knees, mountain climbers, something to get my heart pumping and the blood flowing. And I usually spend like 5 minutes on a movement like that just to warm up. So we're gonna do skipping, and then we're gonna do some burpees. Do a few high knees, a couple mountain climbers. That should be a good warm up. And then I'm gonna warm up my legs. I'm gonna do some banded jump squats. I'm going to do some hamstring curls with the medicine ball. And then I'm going to move into some weights once I've warmed up. I'm going to do some squat clean presses. I think that's what they're called. Like this. And then lift the barbell above my head. 1. And then I'm going to do reverse what is it called? Like a split squat with my leg elevated and the weight behind me. I think those two, I think that's enough for my legs. And then I'm going to do abs. Okay, now I've got my workout written. I can start. Music always. Got my water. And now we can start the workout.
It seems my main thing was to be made to pay the game.
You have to understand how things are up here. You have to understand how things are up here.
What a genius invention insulated flasks are. I've been trying to listen to more podcasts lately because I've got so much like spaciousness whilst I'm staying here in Greece, and I feel like I have a lot of capacity to like take stuff in. So I've been making a playlist with different podcasts, and I'll put it in the description because I've been really enjoying podcasts and I want to share what I've been listening to. I was looking for new podcasts this morning and I found this one called Emergence Magazine. It's on ecology and spirituality and culture. But I found an episode that I want to listen to with Tyson Yunkaporta. He's an author of this book that I read called Sand Talk, an Indigenous Australian author. And I also listened to a podcast with him last year, and I remember it being really, really insightful. So I'm going to listen to that now and drink my smoothie and kind of feel the sun but kind of hide from it. That's why I'm wearing this. I want the warmth, but I don't want like the intensity. This is a perfect way to end my morning routine. These mornings whilst I've been in Greece, I've been feeling so whole. I just feel so complete when I've worked out and done my little morning rituals in my room, and then when I get to swim in the ocean, I just feel like the day is complete. When I was working a 9 to 5 and I'd be rushing out the door every morning like, I've got to get to work, I'm 5 minutes late. I do not miss that. This is my final form, guys. I'm gonna lock in. It's always interesting tapping into a new podcast for the first time because you have to get used to the host's voice. Who are you? What is your voice? I don't know you. I get so used to the podcasts that I listen to, but it's nice to branch out. And I've got my little pocket journal to take notes whilst I'm listening. I really want to get like a separate book for just anything that I'm learning and want to refer back to, even like when I'm reading a book, and if I want to write down a quote or something, because this is just like everything: sketches, to-do lists, notes, letters for people, poems. I want my little pocket journal to be a bit more organized, but in the future.
It's all really weird. People are in bad relations. So that's the thing, bros. That's what we can talk about next 45 minutes. And the big theme is, how do we bring ourselves and the world back into right relation before it's too late?
Is it? The inside soft at least.
Yeah, the inside stuff, but you gotta work to get into it. Some crusty bread. Is it very different to what you wanted?
And just take one big deep breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in, a sense of breathing in the day, the fresh air.